Hello and welcome to Excellent English with me, David. I'm out for a walk again along the River Don in Aberdeen, and behind me you can see the oldest bridge in Scotland, which is called the Bridge of Balgownie. I'll put a link for you in the description. This bridge was finished being built in 1320. To put that in context, that is 6 years after the Battle of Bannockburn. For those of you who have seen Braveheart, that's 6 years after the final battle in Braveheart, where Robert the Bruce throws the sword and shouts freedom. The bridge was extensively rebuilt in 1605. And again, for those of you who know, that was the year that Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament in London. So there we are. Now, today I'd like to talk to those of you who are worried about speaking for an extended period of time in English or in any language that you're trying to learn. Well, this can be quite disconcerting. It's like crossing a big river. You're not sure if you're going to make it across to the other side. So you start your speech on one side and you have to get to the other side. Maybe it could be 2 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 15 minutes. Well, I'm going to show you a method which can help you get across that seemingly dangerous river. Well, I'm very lucky. As a native speaker, I've grown up with the English language. And to get across this river, all I need to do is just take a bridge. And I did. I just walked across this bridge in a minute. And it's all very easy because I can use all of the knowledge that I've built in my head to easily get from one side of that river to another. Now, this is not easy for all native speakers. Some native speakers are not very good at speaking for an extended period of time. So, for example, during a presentation, during a meeting, during a proposal, during an argument, even just telling a joke or a story in the pub. They also need some training in how to do this. Now, as a non-native speaker, maybe your knowledge isn't as complete as mine. Maybe it's better than mine. Maybe your grammar knowledge is a lot better. Well, you can use the little knowledge that you have to get across that river. Instead of building a bridge, which took me more than 40 years to build through my extensive learning of English as a native speaker, what you can do is you can build a series of stepping stones to get across that river, and you can jump from one stone to the other. Now, these stones are a metaphor for connecting words and linking words and structure to your speech. So using words, for example, like additionally, therefore, however, for example, for instance, this is because, this is the reason that, okay? So using these linking words gives you a series of stepping stones to get across the river and to your final destination. So, and once you find that your English gets better and better, you find that you'll have more and more and more stepping stones to get across that river. And eventually the spaces between those stepping stones will get smaller and smaller, and you will have your own bridge to cross that river, much like I do as a native speaker with lots of practice of making public speeches. So get out there, get learning these connecting words, these linking words. I'll maybe put a list of some of the most useful ones in a link underneath this video. Get out there and learn these, build your bridge across the river so that you are able to speak publicly and for an extended period of time. Okay, I'm going to start walking again. Have a great day and hope to see you soon. Bye.